Alright, this is lesson 13 for 7th grade, and today we're talking about problems about equal groups. And mainly what this is, it's some more word problems, and today they mostly deal with multiplication and division. And what the book does today is it mainly goes through three main examples of what these look like, and here's the first one. So we're going to solve word problems that have a multiplication thought pattern, and usually when we're dealing with multiplication, we're either multiplying, obviously, or doing some sort of dividing, which is the inverse of multiplication. Alright, an example, Juanita packed 25 marbles in each box. If she filled 32 boxes, how many marbles did she pack in all? Well, we have 25 marbles in each box and 32 boxes. So 32 times 25 should give us our total, kind of like this formula. However many groups we have times the number in each group will give us the total. And these would be equal group problems. Okay, so here's our first example that we went through as a class, one of three. And you can see we have results here on the side. These are the clickers that I've been talking about. The students in my last hour here, these are their results. They clicked in their answers and came up with, 15 of them came up with the answer 720. We had a couple that came up with 6. So when I get these types of results, I go over why we get certain answers. It happens to be that 720 is the answer here. Let's see how. Okay. It says Jack put 24 cards in each box. If there were 30 boxes, how many total cards were there? Well, we've got 24 cards in each box, and there are 30 boxes, so that's 30 boxes times 24 cards. Alright, so we do our multiplying. We go 4 times 0, 0, 4 times 3, 12. Add a 0 here. 2 times 0, 0, 2 times 3 is 6. Do our adding, 0, 2, 7. Should be 720 cards. That was good to see because 15 of my students came up with 720. Now, obviously we'd go over this all together and clear up any issues that there were. And the rest are the remaining two examples. You'll be able to see the results of my last hour as well. Alright, this one. Movie tickets were $6 a piece. The total amount brought in from ticket sales was $960. How many tickets were sold? This one's a little different because we have $6 and we have a total which is 960. So we're trying to figure out how many tickets were sold. Well, 6 times the number of tickets should give us our total amount of money. So we'll go 6 times our total. Should be that. So we're solving for t here. 6 times t gives us 960. In order to solve for t, we're going to use the inverse. This problem's a little different. We are going to use the inverse of multiplication, and we are going to divide. So we're going to divide by 6. And that should give us our answer. So 6 goes into 9 once. 1 times 6 is 6, minus, we get 3, 36. So we bring our 6 down. 6 goes into 36, 6 times 36. Get a remainder of 0. 6 goes in there 0 times. 160 tickets. Most of my students came up with that, with a few issues. A few issues from some other students. So it's a good thing. I get to see what they're thinking, and then we can go over it all together on how to actually do it. Okay, last example. Alright. There were 500 new cars brought in by 25 trucks. How many cars were in each truck? Okay. Well, we've got 500 cars, that's a total. and we've got 25 trucks. So 25 times the number of cars should give us how many total cars there are. So 25 times C equals 500. So once again, we're multiplying that variable, so we're going to do the inverse to solve for it, which would be divide. So 500 divided by 25. 25 goes into 5 0 times. 25 goes into 50 twice. 2 times 25 is 50. Do our subtraction. Bring our 0 down. 25 goes in here 0 times. So we would get 20 cars in each truck. So I told the students to imagine some pretty large trucks because 20 cars in one truck is, it's a lot of space. I'm not really sure if that can be done. I'm sure it can, I guess. But yeah, that's a pretty big truck. So just the 3 main examples they wanted us to cover today, and then get our homework practice in. I will have that on the homework link tonight, and we'll continue tomorrow.